Why you need an employee assistance program. Presented with respect to Dr. Thompson. Presented with respect by Quentin Williford. Before going into why an employee assistance program is needed for your business and the benefits that it brings you, it's important to discuss the prevalence of alcohol abuse that an employee assistance program will help with. So first of all, alcohol abuse is highly prevalent within society and has serious repercussions. It's a psychiatric syndrome characterized by impaired control over drinking and other symptoms. 28.1 million adults ages 18 and older had alcohol use disorder, or AUD, in the past year. 24% of individuals aged 18 and older reported binge drinking within 30 days. And during COVID-19, 60% of Americans increased their alcohol intake. Part of this increase can be attributed to alcohol availability, increasing the likeliness of drinking. During that era, many workers started to have greater opportunities to work remotely from home. Since they were at home, they had increased access to alcohol and therefore increased their likeliness of drinking. However, as time has continued and we have returned to normalcy, there are continuing to be increased rates of remote access for jobs, which means that workers will still consistently have increased access to alcohol, meaning they will have an increased chance of drinking alcohol while on the job. Consequences of alcohol abuse. Well known, motor accidents and falling are results of alcohol abuse, whether intentional or unintentional. And this occurs as motor behavior, but then also cognitive functioning become impaired in proportion to the alcohol which is consumed. Alcohol abuse is linked to increased violence by family members, friends, coworkers, all of them. It also is considered to be the most harmful psychoactive drug due to its adverse effects on the one drinking alcohol and those associated with the drinker. According to the National Center for Drug Abuse Statistics, 140,557 Americans die from the effects of alcohol in an average year, and 385 Americans die daily to excessive alcohol use. So we can clearly see here from these statistics that alcohol has serious ramifications. Maybe not all of it is life and death situations, but clearly a significant amount is a life and death situation. But even then, those which are not will affect the workplace even, which then brings us to workplace consequences of alcohol usage and its abuse. Similarly, alcohol abuse increases workplace injury rates as well. And there's also a strong correlation between alcohol consumption and workplace stress. Alcohol increases the risk of unemployment and absenteeism. It increases injury and accidents due to, once again, that impaired thinking along with impaired physical capacities. Alcohol abuse increases chances of violence between coworkers. Emphasis again for how it affects your workplace. Alcohol abuse increases tardiness, leaving early, productivity loss, which is a big one, along with inappropriate behavior, which includes but is not limited to theft, poor coworker relations, low morale. In fact, productivity loss costs are the dominant feature of studies on the social costs of alcohol-related harm, approximately on half of the total social cost of alcohol use in the EU. Our previous discussion and statistics of the consequences with alcohol were primarily just related to America, but we can see here that the negative ramifications of alcohol transcends culture, and it isn't exclusive to just one country. It's also noticed all the way across the world on a different continent, and the common denominator of these negative ramifications of substance abuse with alcohol shows that in and of itself, it is a substance which negatively impacts your workplace. And it also just negatively impacts the economy overall regarding productivity and productivity financial losses. Alcohol consumption contributes to an economic loss of 1.5% to 2.6% of GDP. In fact, figure 1 provided by Manthe shows the total alcohol attributable costs, but not exclusively from abuse. Those without abuse issues are also contributing to this figure. In fact, you can see here with France, this shows the costs in 2019 of international dollars per adult lost each year, and France loses close to $2,500 in international dollars per year per adult. This is going to be strongly tied to businesses, as a lot of your financial flow and economy is going to come from those businesses. So clearly, your workplace is suffering negatively because of alcohol use and abuse. Employee assistance programs can help with this, but also known as EAPs. In order to understand what an EAP is, we need to have a standard definition here. So, an EAP is a set of professional services specifically designed to improve and/or maintain the productivity and healthy functioning of the workplace. Those with AUD may need help quickly, and EAPs are able to respond quickly to these situations. They provide established relationships, which bring familiarity, and they also help to bring an established starting point for those in distress who don't know who to talk to and they don't know where to go. The goal is to make you function better in your family, in your personal life, yes, but also to function better again at work. Point of the EAP. It will help to increase productivity again and to diminish losses for you within the workplace regarding your workers. And this is done through support, past experiences, tools and strategies, constructive culture, proper framework. These are all to help individuals become more productive at work and overcome their issues. The EAPs help to maximize the human aspect of resources in your business. So, that's great that it's all in theory, but here is how it pertains specifically to how it helps you in your business. It brings significant improvements and benefits across literature, and these include lower distractedness, distress, and once again, it helps to lower the absenteeism previously mentioned. There is a noticed increased confidence, stability, structure, income, and an opportunity to gain workplace skills. But very importantly, it helps to decrease overall alcohol consumption. This is important for you and your business and your employees because it isn't just helping employees learn how to function better in the midst of drinking alcohol. No, it is helping your employees to make an overall lifestyle change. You don't have to worry about your employees coming to work under the influence of alcohol and just performing better. It is, no, they will not be coming to work under the influence of alcohol anymore because they have an overall lifestyle change. Due to the nature of EAPs, this will also help to increase workplace relationships, camaraderie, positive workplace culture, healthy living, and holistic living is becoming more prominent for younger generations, which will be your future employees. They are concerned with how much workplace stress am I going to have if I work for a company? And as we mentioned earlier, alcohol consumption is highly tied or highly correlated with workplace stress. If you help to diminish workplace stress through EAPs, you also therefore help to potentially diminish alcohol consumption due to that correlation. So why on earth should you care about EAPs and alcohol abuse regarding your employees for your business? Well, we see in the Bible, it tells us that iron sharpens iron and one man sharpens another. And we also see in the Bible that it says, let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. This scripture is very, very relevant to EAPs being utilized within your business. Iron sharpening iron, one man sharpening another. It will help to offer peer accountability, peer resources, peer past experiences, to assist those who are going through distress in a time in their life where maybe they're not thinking clearly and they need some words of wisdom and words of experience to help guide them along their path. I'm sure you yourself know of times where either you individually or those around you were able to overcome stressors in your life more quickly because of the help that you received. But then also, we're all human. Let's look out for one another. Particularly for your business, the increased productivity will help your business along with just helping society in general. Additionally, the established positive reputation to the business will come from your employees, but then also your consumers who will see the positive workplace, the holistic lifestyle, the healthy lifestyle that you promote. Your employees will leave positive reviews for potential future employees, but then it will also help to retain current employees. An EAP will help to counteract the old saying that says workers don't leave jobs, workers leave people. By creating a positive work environment and helping to look out for your people and training them, you are helping to transform their lifestyles, which is so important for this group of people who need help and need assistance. And offering that in the workplace gives you a positive image to other businesses around you seeking to do business with you, but then also to consumers who are either looking for your business's service or your business's product as well. And your workers will feel valued and cared for. If you wish and desire to see any further conclusions and results from the research provided, here is a list available to you. Thank you.